Join me as I delve into the intriguing psychological facts about human behavior that play a role in perpetuating mental health stigma. Today, we're going to dive into the topic of mental health stigma and how it impacts individuals and society as a whole. Stigma and discrimination surrounding mental health can have serious consequences, preventing people from seeking help and support when they need it the most. Let's talk about how misconceptions and stereotypes about mental health contribute to stigma and discrimination. Many people hold negative beliefs about mental illnesses, often due to a lack of understanding or exposure to misinformation. These misconceptions can lead to fear and judgment, causing individuals with mental health issues to feel isolated and misunderstood. For example, people might wrongly assume that those with depression are simply weak, or that individuals with anxiety are just overreacting. Such attitudes foster an environment where those struggling with mental health issues are hesitant to seek help or disclose their conditions. This stigma not only affects the emotional well-being of those affected, but also creates significant barriers to accessing treatment and support. When society views mental illness with suspicion or disdain, it discourages open conversations and the sharing of experiences. As a result, individuals may avoid seeking professional help out of fear of being judged or labeled. This avoidance can delay diagnosis and treatment, exacerbating the condition and making recovery more challenging. Furthermore, the discrimination stemming from these stereotypes can impact various aspects of life, including employment, education, and social relationships. People with mental health issues might face unfair treatment or be denied opportunities, further contributing to their isolation and distress. To combat these challenges, it's crucial to promote education and awareness about mental health, encouraging empathy and understanding. By challenging and changing these negative perceptions, we can create a more supportive and inclusive environment where individuals feel empowered to seek the help they need to recover and thrive. So why do people stigmatize mental health conditions? There are several psychological factors at play that contribute to this stigma. One major factor is the fear of the unknown. Mental health conditions are often not well understood by the general public, leading to apprehension and discomfort. When people don't understand something, they tend to react with fear and suspicion, which can manifest as stigma. Another significant factor is a lack of understanding. Many people are not educated about the realities of mental health conditions and may rely on stereotypes or myths. This misinformation can lead to misconceptions, such as believing that mental health issues are a sign of personal weakness or that they can be easily controlled through willpower alone. Societal norms and cultural beliefs also play a crucial role. In many societies, there is a strong emphasis on maintaining a facade of strength and stability. Admitting to a mental health condition can be seen as a failure to adhere to these norms, leading to judgment and exclusion. These cultural attitudes can be deeply ingrained, making it challenging to change perceptions and promote acceptance. Additionally, people may stigmatize mental health due to their own insecurities or biases. For example, someone who struggles with their own mental health but is in denial might project their insecurities onto others by stigmatizing them. Others might have biases shaped by their upbringing or personal experiences that make them more likely to view mental health issues negatively. These psychological factors combine to perpetuate harmful attitudes and behaviors towards those in need. The stigma surrounding mental health can prevent individuals from seeking help, exacerbate their conditions, and isolate them from support systems. To combat this stigma, it's essential to foster greater understanding and empathy through education and open dialogue, challenging the deep-seated fears and biases that contribute to these negative perceptions. It's crucial to understand the psychology behind stigma to effectively combat it. Stigma is not just a superficial issue. It has deep psychological roots that need to be addressed to create meaningful change. By recognizing the underlying reasons why stigma exists, we can take targeted actions to challenge stereotypes and promote a more inclusive society. One of the key reasons stigma persists is due to a lack of awareness and education. Many people simply do not understand mental health conditions, leading to fear and misconceptions. When we educate ourselves and others about the realities of mental health, we can dispel myths and reduce fear. Knowledge empowers people to replace ignorance with understanding. Another important factor is the influence of societal and cultural norms. These norms often dictate what is considered normal or acceptable, and mental health issues can be viewed as deviations from these norms. By questioning and challenging these societal expectations, we can create a culture that values mental health as much as physical health. Additionally, personal biases and insecurities play a role in perpetuating stigma. People may stigmatize others to distance themselves from their own vulnerabilities. By fostering self-awareness and encouraging individuals to confront their biases, we can reduce the tendency to judge others harshly. Promoting empathy and acceptance is another crucial step. When we understand the struggles that individuals with mental health conditions face, we can develop greater compassion and support. Empathy involves putting ourselves in others' shoes and recognizing their humanity, which can break down barriers and foster a more supportive environment. Understanding the psychology behind stigma is the first step towards change. It allows us to address the root causes rather than just the symptoms. By educating ourselves and others, challenging harmful norms, and promoting empathy, we can create a society that is more accepting and supportive of individuals facing mental health challenges. This comprehensive approach will help reduce stigma and ensure that everyone has the opportunity to seek help and thrive. In conclusion, addressing mental health stigma is essential for the well-being of individuals and society as a whole. Mental health issues affect a significant portion of the population, and the stigma associated with these conditions can have devastating effects. By breaking down barriers, we can ensure that everyone feels comfortable seeking help without fear of judgment or discrimination. Promoting understanding is a critical step in this process. Education and awareness campaigns can help demystify mental health conditions, replacing myths and misconceptions with facts and empathy. When people are informed, they are more likely to respond with compassion rather than fear or prejudice. Fostering a supportive environment is equally important. This means creating spaces where individuals feel safe to discuss their mental health without facing negative consequences. It involves training healthcare providers, educators, employers, and communities to recognize and address mental health issues with sensitivity and care. By treating mental health with the same importance as physical health, we acknowledge that mental well-being is a crucial component of overall health. This holistic approach encourages early intervention and continuous support, which are vital for recovery and long-term well-being. Let's work together to end the stigma and create a more compassionate and inclusive society. This involves not only changing attitudes, but also implementing policies and practices that support mental health. Whether through advocacy, education, or simple acts of kindness, everyone can contribute to this cause. Together, we can build a world where mental health is openly discussed and adequately supported, ensuring that no one has to suffer in silence. I encourage you to share your own experiences with mental health stigma in the comments section below. Your stories are powerful and can help others feel less alone in their struggles. By opening up about our experiences, we can continue the conversation and support each other in breaking down barriers. This dialogue is essential for fostering understanding and empathy. Don't forget to watch more videos on mental health awareness to further educate yourself and others. These resources can provide valuable insights and practical advice for dealing with mental health challenges. Education is a key component in dismantling stigma and promoting a more informed and compassionate society. Together, we can make a difference. Each of us has a role to play in creating a world where mental health is treated with the importance it deserves. Whether by sharing your story, educating yourself, or supporting others, every action counts. Let's work together to end the stigma and build a more inclusive and understanding community. Thanks for watching. Your engagement and support are crucial in this journey towards better mental health awareness and acceptance. Let's keep the conversation going and continue to support each other.